Good morning, class. My name is Mr. Jerry Onwoka, and I'm going to teach you physics. And today, this is week 5 to 6. And our topic for this week is lines and angles. Lines and angles. We can get this topic from the textbook, Basic Technology, Book 2, from page 28 to 39. So that is where we can find this in our textbook. Basic Technology Book 2 from page 28 to 39. And what are we supposed to know? What are we supposed to know by the end of this topic or do? This topic is a practical topic. So we are supposed to understand the meaning of lines, state the types of lines, supposed to bisect a line and divide a line into a given proportion. You should be able to understand the meaning of angles and give me the types of angles. You're supposed to state the methods of drawing different angles and how to copy an angle. Lastly, you should be able to construct a 60 degrees angle and a 90 degrees angle. So we are going to watch a little video on how we can construct angle 30 degrees. Enjoy.
How do we construct a 30 degrees angle? To construct an angle, we need its two arms, the initial arm and the terminal arm. Let's draw a ray BC, which will be our initial arm. Remember, a ray originates from a point and extends indefinitely in one direction. We need to construct a 30 degrees angle by creating a terminal arm. We keep the compass on point B and set it to any convenient width. With this width, we draw an arc from above B, crossing ray BC at point D. Do not change the width of the compass after you've drawn this arc. With the width unchanged, we keep the compass at point D and draw an arc above D, creating point E. And again, do not change the width of the compass. We move the compass to point E and draw an arc across the previous arc, creating point A. We draw a ray starting from point B towards A. And yes, this is a 30-degree angle. Remember, once we make the first arc with the compass, we make two more like this without changing its width.
Thank you so much. That is how you can construct angle 30 degrees. So how can we construct a 60 degrees angle? Just the same procedure. Let's also watch the video and see that.
Let's see how we can construct a 60 degrees angle. Let the initial arm of the angle be ray BC. With the compass on point B, choose a convenient width, maybe a little more than half this length. Then we draw an arc from above point B, which crosses ray BC at point D. Do not change the width of the compass. Take the compass to point D and make an arc across the first. Say the arcs intersect at point A. To get the terminal arm, all we need to do is join points B and A. And we get ray BA as the terminal arm. The angle formed here will be 60 degrees. Measure of angle ABC is 60 degrees. The construction was really simple. We made an arc here, and without changing the width of the compass, we kept it here and made an arc intersecting the previous one. And we got a 60-degree angle.
Okay, thank you so much. Very interesting. That's how to construct a 60 degrees angle. Let's move ahead. Okay, what is a line? We said that a line, this is the shortest distance between 2 points. A line is the shortest distance between 2 points. We have different types of lines. We have continuous thick lines. Continuous thick lines are usually used for drawing our borders. They are used for outlining. We use continuous thick lines for outlines, drawing of borders, and so on. Continuous thin line. Continuous thin lines. We use continuous thin lines for general construction works. We use it for dimensioning. We use it to show hidden details for hashing, shading. We use continuous thin lines for projection to project lines. So projection lines, center lines, they are all continuous. Projection, they are all continuous thin lines. So continuous thin lines can be used for general construction. It can be used for projection. It can be used for shading or hashing. Okay, it can be used for dimensioning too. Yes. So we have dashed thin lines. Dashed thin lines are used to show hidden details. We have dashed thick lines with dots. Yes, it can also be used to show hidden details too. We have the dashed thin lines with dots. Dashed thin lines with dots are usually center lines. I will explain that later, but not now. So we have thick ends with, thin midpoint lines. We have continuous thin zigzag line. That's showing us irregular boundaries. We use it to show irregular boundaries and the continuation of a given figure or image. We have the long, thin, dashed, double, short, dashed lines. We have freehand line. We have long, thin lines with double dots. So I would expect you to, make a diagram of all these types of lines in your notebook. Draw them, all the types of lines that are listed here. Draw them in your notebook. I'll be uploading this video in my Facebook page, my YouTube channel. So if you want to get the video in a higher resolution, I'll give you the link where we can get this video and some other videos. Okay, because this topic needs practical, so I'm going to show you how to do some other things in this topic which I cannot explain or show fully in this video. How to bisect a line. Now, step 1, bisecting a line means to divide a line into two equal parts. We have line AB, a given line AB of any given length. So we indicate the two lengths A and B. Now the first step is to take your compass with your pencil. As you can see from the diagram, you center at point A and make an arc above and below the line AB. So step 2, in the same way, center at point B, make an arc above and below AB. As you can see, those two arcs, they will intersect at two different points. Then you now use a ruler and a pencil to join those points of intersection. We now say that we have successfully bisected a line. Simple. This procedure is also the procedure used when constructing angle 90 degrees. As you can see, after bisecting, that bisector is a perpendicular line, and perpendicularity, at that point of perpendicularity, we have 90 degrees there. So that is also a method of constructing angle 90 degrees. So this is a summary of how to bisect a line. That's a summary of how to bisect a line. As you can see, I will allow you to play one more time. Have line AB and point of intersection, you join. So that's how to bisect a line. So how to divide a line into a given proportion. Now for this one, I can't really explain it in this video. Okay? I can't really explain it here. So I'm going to make a separate video for it and I will upload it on YouTube. And I will share the link where you can go and watch and also practice at home. Okay? So let's move further. So what is an angle? Definition. An angle is made when two lines meet at a common end or at a common point. When two lines meet at a common point, what is formed is an angle. Okay? As you can see, two lines meet to form an angle. We have different types of angles. We have the acute angle, that's angles less than 90 degrees. We have right angle, angle exactly 90 degrees. We have obtuse angle, angle greater than 90 degrees but less than 180. We have the straight angle, which is also angle on a straight line. That's exactly 180 degrees. Reflex angle is greater than 180 degrees, but it is less than 360. So we have the full rotation. We call it angle at a point. So it is exactly 360 degrees. Okay, so I will expect you to draw this, and also in your notebook you draw them. Okay. Meanwhile, you also see them in your notes. When I upload the e-notes on BrainFriend, you will see them and draw. But I'm just telling you that you will draw it in your notes. But don't bother drawing it now, because when I upload the e-notes, that is when you will not see them and draw. Okay? But you can still take notes. Okay, let's continue. These are still types of angles. Methods of drawing angles. The first one is by the use of set squares, and the second one is by the use of a protractor. How to draw an angle with a protractor. Let's watch.
Construction of an angle. Angle 45 degrees. Let's construct an angle of 45 degrees. Draw a ray AB. Take a protractor and keep the protractor on AB such that its center coincides with A. Starting from 0 on the side of B, on AB, count 45 degrees and mark a point C there. Now, remove the protractor and draw a ray AC. Angle BAC measuring 45 degrees is formed as required. Similarly, any angle can be drawn by measuring the corresponding value using the protractor.
Okay, that's how to draw an angle using a protractor. You can see, with a protractor you can draw any angle. So you can also practice that on your own. As you do so, make sure that the line of the protractor coincides with the given line drawn, and also that the center of the protractor coincides with point A. This is very important. If you miss that, you've missed it. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, this is just a step-by-step on how to use how to construct an angle with a protractor, just the same way you saw it in the video. So I'm not going to leave this for long. It's very important. It's showing us that the center of that protractor needs to coincide with the point A of your line. Okay, and also the horizontal line drawn below that protractor must also coincide with the horizontal line that you're going to draw. It's very, very important. It's very, very important. You don't just place the protractor anyhow and use it to measure an angle accurately. No. The baseline of that protractor must coincide with the horizontal line you've drawn, and also the center of the protractor must coincide with one of the points. Let's say point A. Let's continue. So this is what I'm talking about here now. See the horizontal line AB in red. The baseline of that protractor, which is the black line, must coincide. It must lie along the line AB. Okay? And that point, and the point from which you want to measure your angle from, must coincide with the center of that protractor. That's at point O. The point O must coincide with the center of the protractor. You can see in this diagram, we are trying to draw angle 60 degrees. It's very important. These things are very important. How to bisect an angle. Bisection means to divide an angle into two equal parts. So watch. So I hope you can see it. How to bisect an angle, dividing it into two equal parts, X and Y. Okay? So you need a ruler, a pencil, and a pair of compasses. Set your compass to a fairly wide setting. Okay? Then you will now use it to make an arc on the line, as shown. And after that, with the same cup radius, make an arc above from the two previous arcs you've made. And lastly, draw a straight line from the vertex of the angle to the point where the arcs cross. We have successfully bisected an angle. Okay, thank you so much for watching that. You can practice it on your own. How to draw angle 60 degrees. I've already shown you that in the beginning of this video, this class, how to draw angle 60 degrees. So I'm not repeating that again. How to construct angle 90 degrees. Like I said, when we try to bisect a line, bisecting a line automatically produces 90 degrees. So if we want to construct 90 degrees, we just bisect that line. Okay? Bisection of lines produces 90 degrees. So this is where we will stop for this topic. Like I said, practice on your own how to draw angle 60 degrees and 90 degrees. So we will stop here for now. Like I said, I'm going to make other videos that will show us how to divide a line into a given number of proportion and some other instructional steps. But I will share a link that you can go and watch and practice. We are ending this class for now. Thank you so much for your time. Stay safe. I still remember Mr. Jerry Omoka. God bless you.